Welcome to our Women of Work 5-minute inspiration and motivation. This is our fall series where we're going to be dealing with falling into your set place. And today, with our Fall Into series, I want to uplift one of the foundational things that we need to be able to experience the better life that God has in store for us, and that is our faith. That's right. This is your time to fall into faith. And when I talk about falling, I'm not talking about a despair. I'm not talking about where you're getting down or you're laying down. I'm talking about falling in the sense of being submerged and being consumed with nothing but faith, nothing but belief, nothing but hope, nothing but desire to know that you have a promise and that it's only a matter of time that you see what you have been spoken over be fulfilled inside of your life, but it's contingent upon the level of faith that you have. And so this series, Fall Into Faith, is all about you understanding that faith is your foundation. You have to put value inside of your faith. You got to have faith that dispels all levels of odd, that eradicates all levels of fear, worry, and doubt. Why? Because in this natural season that we're in, the season of fall, the season of autumn, it literally represents the time of harvest. It represents the time of abundance. It represents the time of overflow. And this is your time to receive the abundance and the overflow of God's blessings, the abundance and overflow of progression, of advancing, going to the next level, experiencing an accumulation of everything that you've been praying for, accumulation of all the seeds that you have sown. This is the set time. This is the set season. So don't be discouraged. Don't be in despair. Don't think that you are falling down, but understand that it's time for you to fall into your set place. That's right. It's time to get into place, get into or fall into line into where God has for you to be. And that's the season of abundance. That's the season of overflow. Matter of fact, according to his word in John 12:24, it states that I say to you, unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains just a grain. But if it dies, it produces much fruit. So I want to encourage you out there today that you are not dying. Your labor has not been in vain. It may seem like a blackout inside of your life. It may seem like everything that you've been trying to do or attempted to do didn't work out or didn't come together like you wanted to in the past. Well, let me encourage you that your past cannot last when erased by God's grace. That's right. You got to let the past be just that. It's the past. We are literally in a new season. And this is the season for you to experience the abundance and overflow. This is a season to allow you to know that even if there's been any level of dirt that's been thrown on your life, any level of despair, you have to understand that you have not died, that business is not dead, those ideas are not dead, that ministry that you have inside of you is not dead. You were just being planted. And this is a season from when you were planted for now for you to erect and allow you to see the productivity of your fruit. That's right. This is the time where you are going to see a harvest inside of your life like never before. I want you to know that nothing that you have done or experienced will be wasted. It was not in vain, but it was your pain for purpose. That's right. You was just being planted. You were not being put under, but you was just being covered and protected and fertilized so that now you can experience that productive fruit. So now you can experience the fruit of your labor. Now you can experience the birthing or the launching of your business. Now you can experience productivity, advancement, understanding of every single thing that you have gone through to lead you up to this moment to know that it was working together for your good, according to Romans 8:28. That's right. No matter what you face or have experienced, experience, you're not dead and it's not dead. It was only being planted and fertilized for your future growth. And this is the time for collection. This is the time to receive. This is the time for your abundance and your overflow. But you must understand you have to stand on, in, and by, and through faith. That's right. Your faith is going to allow you to withstand any levels of circumstances that may try to speak to you in a negative way. You have the ability and the power to speak to your situations and your circumstance and to say, no, you have no place. You have no voice. You have no space in my mind, in my heart, in my life, in my relationships, in my finances. You have the ability to speak the abundance of God, the power of God through I am. I am healed. I am abundantly supplied. I am operating in my business. I am creative. I am enough. I am the head. I am above and never beneath. You have the power in, through, by faith to declare and to speak a thing until you see a thing. And I'm telling you, the very things that you have been speaking in and through and by faith, this is the season that you shall see what you were speaking. And I want to encourage you as we close that don't ever stop speaking what you believe until you see it made manifest in your life. If you don't see it, keep speaking it. If you don't see it, keep thinking it. If you don't see it, keep preparing for it. Why? Because you're just being further prepared, further fertilized for your harvest, for your production. And as you understand that, and as you operate inside of that, you will begin to see the blessings of God come and overtake you like never before. So fall into place, fall into your set place and your set time and your set season in and through God.